Hello to all my subscribers and also the occasional viewer. Today I found for you a new NFT project called the Cryptid Files. This project just recently was launched on the Ethereum blockchain, namely in early December 2021. Well, let's start the review, and I will tell you everything in order. So, what are the Cryptid Files? The Cryptid Files are a coalition of lab-bred, genetically enhanced sasquatch, and reptiles, that have escaped from a government facility, namely a secret laboratory. To put it simply, the cryptid is an animal that was claimed to exist but could not be proven to exist, like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. The team at the Cryptid Files project recognizes the growing demand for NFTs with creative art and authentic utility. So, they decided to create a limited collection of 6,666 rare and unique hand-drawn works of art. These NFT are created based on over 280 character traits and attributes that reward owners with generous benefits, incentives and privileges. The Cryptid Files project is community-driven, where reign fun, creativity, and prosperity. Project offers Genesis Cryptids, id. These Genesis are the basis of the Cryptid Files and consist of Sasquatch and reptiles. The team of the Cryptid Files project offers, as a reward, to give out 5 bounty tokens per day to big game hunters for taking these chaos creatures off the streets of the metaverse. Big game hunters can use the reward that they receive in bounty tokens to name cryptids and breed chimeras, aka hybrids. As the project and the Cryptid Files community develop, the bounty token will become even more useful, which will be determined in part by the community. That is, the project's community is directly involved in the development of the project. And when the hunters have captured all the Genesis cryptids, that is to say all NFTs will be minted, there will be 6,666 of them in total. As I mentioned earlier in the video, no more Genesis cryptids will be produced, which will create a shortage of them, as they will be in limited quantities, and accordingly the price of these NFTs will only go up. Now I will tell you what are the chimeras, and what need to do to create them. The keepers of the 2 Genesis cryptids can use bounty tokens to incubate the chimeras. These beasts will be constructed by fusing 2 types of Genesis cryptids' DNA that have unknown genetic material, thereby creating an entirely different kind of animal, which is called a chimera. Chimeras inheriting contrasting traits from their ancestors, that is Genesis, will be equally evil in nature, grotesque in appearance and surpassing the usefulness of their predecessors. What else need to know about the project? The Cryptid Files are essentially an alliance of lab-grown and genetically enhanced Sasquatch and reptiles that broke out of the government's secret facility. Then, these vicious, grotesque and godless abominations began rampaging in the dark recesses of the Ethereum blockchain. That is, they are committing their evil acts right now. But appeared the Cryptid Files project, in which hunters hunt these creatures and lock them up. The Cryptid Files project team is offering a solid reward in project tokens for experienced big game hunters throughout the metaverse. These hunters successfully capture and incarcerate cryptids and keep them locked up. Simply put, these hunters rid the metaverse of this filth by acquiring rare NFTs. About the project itself I told you, now let's look at their goals, namely the roadmap of the project. Scheduled, they have a project launch for January. 6,666 Genesis cryptids will be launched, that is to say, as I said earlier, Bigfoot and reptile species. Also on January 1, 2022 there will be a private sale, where the price will be 0.06 ETH. And the 2nd of January, that is in from one day, will be a public sale, where the price will also be 0.06 ETH. Also in January, they have planned a legendary auction and raffle prizes for the period of minting NFTs. In January, they will have initialization of bounty token. That is, once the pre-sales and public sales are over, they will deploy a smart contract to reward hunters in bounty tokens. Holders will start getting 5 bounty tokens daily for every cryptid they lock in their lair. Simply put, for each cryptid NFT, which they keep in their inventory. In February there will be chimera breeding in the Cryptid Lab. As I said before, you will need 2 Genesis cryptids of any species, either Bigfoot or reptile, and you will also need a bounty token. These chimeras will have unique character traits and give hunters a fantastic set of advantages. In March 2022, will be created Lair Drop. This lair will be created to reward all hunters who keep in their lairs various cryptids. Specifically, they will convert all hunters' lairs into a more functional lair. It will be added to it an evil scientist lab with torture chambers. Sounds good, since the standard NFT inventory is pretty sparse. For more info on this, go to their Discord channel, all announcements are posted there. In April 2022 will open the Cryptid Files merch store. The project team will partner with a well-established clothing brand to provide participants with exclusive and limited edition items for all cryptid hunters. Voting for the selection of merchandise will be given to the project community and it will be held in their Discord channel. I will summarize based on the above information. This project is a community-driven passion project. The developers of the project want the whole team to decide the future of the project and offer all sorts of ideas for development. As this project develops, they will take the most creative, crazy and exciting ideas and add them to the long-term roadmap. Now let's look at the team of the project. The team consists of 4 people, but this has its reasons. The project has just begun its development, it is a very young project, and in the future the team will add more participants. Well, and in general, the project is being developed with the help of the community, which takes a direct part in the development of the project. The founder of the project is Lucas Standen and he is open to communication. He has profiles in social networks, such as Twitter and Instagram, where you can write to him and ask any questions. The second contributor is artist Ed Dinzol, and he also has an open Twitter profile. He's a well-known artist in the NFT world. Has been involved in several NFT projects that have successfully sold out. Some of these successful projects he has participated in include Blockchain Miners Club, where NFT collection totaled 11,111 NFTs, and Rogue Society, whose NFT collection totaled over 15,000. These NFT collections were successfully sold out at public sales. And he also worked on projects that were on the Adult Swim network. The fact that such a famous artist in the NFT world, as Ed Dinzol, is involved in the project, tells us already that the project is worth seeing, since all the NFT projects he has worked with before have been successful. The third member of the team is Flexbot, you can also tweet to him. He is a co-founder of the project, and also supports the community in all matters of the project. And the fourth member of the team is MyJPEGs, this person is the developer of this project. And he also has a profile on social network Twitter, you can follow him and track news on his page. It is also worth noting that he also took part in the development of Blockchain Miners Club, which also tells us that the Cryptid Files project will be successful in the future. Oh. I almost forgot to say one important thing. That the minting of the NFT the Cryptid Files collection will take place at the well-known OpenSea platform. Well, on that note I think I can end my review today. The project is really very cool, the founder of the project and his assistants have a pretty interesting idea. The more the project is designed with help the community in the development, and they can vote for various solutions, with the project token bounty. Thank you all for watching, put like, leave comments and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.